Hey, this is Steve of TikToking, www.tiktoking.com, or I'm at Steve Halleck on Instagram. And find me, follow me, see what cool pieces I've got. Here's one of my favorites. Again, Bethune. You know I shout their praises from the rooftops. I just absolutely love these guys. And this is a super, super cool piece. So this is the DB28 Black Matte. Now, I've reviewed a standard DB28 a long time ago, titanium piece. I've done a DB28 Tourbillon, which had zirconium lugs and a rose gold case. This is kind of in between the two. This is the black matte, so it's the regular DB28 movement with the moon phase and the non-tourbillon, but it's in a matte black, which really is like a gray, zirconium case, lugs and case. And it's got black finish here and black back and a special power reserve and the whole nine. So let's go through it. I won't go too far over what we've already done in the other DB28 videos, but basically the DB28 is the model version of Bethune where they've got these floating lugs, which are just the coolest lugs in the watch industry. I mean, 100%, there's nothing even close. And then the 28 regular and the 28 tourbillon have this really sort of very thin, sleek case with this little bit of a lip here. Now the Digital and the Skybridge and some of the other ones like the Maxichrono, they have a little bit more of like a cylindrical case. They don't have this little chin. And they're usually a little bit thicker. But the regular 28 and the 28 tourbillon are actually quite sleek and thin, and I'll show it to you on the wrist in a little bit. Now the big thing in terms of fit is whether it has short lugs or long lugs. The long lugs are a little bit more spider-like and maybe come down to here or so. These are the short lugs, and I personally find that the short lugs fit a lot better on my wrist, but you know, your mileage will vary. Okay, let's get into the black matte itself. So obviously matte black case, really more gray than black. You know, if you compare it to like a black DLC or black PVD of most other cases, this is gonna look gray, which actually is super cool. You've got this kind of black, but really again gray movement, incredible finishing. The polish, I should clean this up, but the polished black of the, let's get that. That's bugging me. There you go. All right, so this polished black centerpiece is just insane. And the black polish on the bridge and the hands, and you know, everything Bethune is just like tip top of the iceberg, man. So this thing is just killer. It's got their silicone balance wheel, which is such a perfect circle that it barely even looks like it's moving when it is moving. It's not moving right now. But normally the only way you can tell if it's actually beating is you see the balance spring opening and closing, or you know, winding and unwinding. But you can really not even tell that the balance wheel disc is turning at all, which is insane. This is a moon phase down here, three-dimensional moon phase. It's gray on one side and silver on the other side. And then you've got these little polished hour markers here just to set it off a little bit. So this watch is particularly cool because you've got like the super stealthiness of the kind of grayed out, blacked out thing, but then you've got these little elements that pop with the signature kind of Bethune high polish finish. And you can see the three-dimensionality within this super sleek case is just killer. Okay, another feature of the black matte, which is a little bit different, is this power reserve. On the standard 28s, there's just like a little window where you have an indicator and this thing, but all of this is covered by the back. In this one, you get this gilded, I don't know if it's actually made of gold or if it's just gold finish. I'd have to check. I'm sure this hand, at the very least, is gold. But this is actually, this whole mechanism and the cam and the hand for the power reserve are exposed. And that's unique to this version, I think, and the one of the limited edition versions for something else, but the normal ones are solid, relatively solid back here. So that's kind of cool, and it's nice to have that bit of gold popping when the rest of it is so gray and black. Let's see what else. DB28s all have this crown at 12. Now it's a lot easier to use than like a resonance or something like that because this lug comes down, right? So when I'm winding my Bethune, normally I'll hold the strap like this, the top strap, and just hold this lug down, and then you have easy access to the crown. It's a screw crown, and of course there's no date or anything like that, so it's pretty easy to operate, and there's nothing much to it. It's a 5-day power reserve, which is really, really helpful. I love a good long power reserve. And let me show you the watch on the wrist. All right. Oh, also the buckle is, first of all, their buckles are super cool. They're like sleek and have this cool shape. But they do a really nice thing where they match all their buckles to the cases. So like the one that I had that was zirconium and gold, it had a zirconium buckle with a gold pin, which was super nice, and this one has this black matte zirconium buckle to match the case. So that's a really nice touch. I happen to be wearing a nice gray thermal today, which goes perfectly with this watch. So there it is on the wrist. You can see the short lugs are particularly kind of perfect on my wrist. They really hug down nicely. The watch is sleek. It just looks killer, man. I could wear this watch every day. It could be my only watch, to be honest, and I'd be totally happy with it because you really can wear it casual, you can wear it dressed up, you could wear this watch, you know, with jeans and a t-shirt and it would look killer. You could totally wear this watch with a black suit and it would look killer. So I love it. This is the black matte DB28, one of my favorite watches, one of my favorite brands. Man, it's just a sweet, sweet watch, right? Check it out. All right, kept this one short and sweet. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you soon.